Hello peeps, this is Gerryko here, and this is a channel trader for all three channels. So I'm going to explain to you the channels that I currently have. Uh, the date here, now is April 2016. Pardon my English, is quite terrible, so sorry about that. It's a combination of English and Malaysian cultures, so it becomes Manglish and it's all fucked up. Sorry about the swearing. I got three channels, and I'm going to tell you the genesis and the reason why I'm doing it and what these three channels mean to me and what they represent. First off, first channel is this one. If you see this lovely looking colorful green droplets of color dropped into water, then this is Gerryko Malaysia 2. Gerryko Malaysia 2. It can be quite confusing. It confuses me as well, and I think it will confuse you about the position of my three channels. It's got a green fluorescent green logo, and that's my main channel or go-to channel currently, until sometimes maybe copyright or demonetization of the channel would F everything up, and I will move all my new stuff into another channel, who knows, and maybe I'll make another new channel, I'm not sure. So this is my first one, and if you look at all my pages, on the right side of it there will be a section called the featured channel, and that's my other two channels. Will be so easy to access, but sometimes people do not know and do not check out the front page of my channel. The second one is this one here. This is called Gerryko Malaysia TV Network. It was formerly known as the Gerryko Malaysia TV Network, but about a month ago I just threw away the THE, so that all the channels would start with G, so it'll be easier for other people to look at it if they have all three channels in their side here, subscriptions section here. So instead of a G and there's a T, might as well put all of them, or start all of them with a G. So this second channel, my second channel, has this kind of I'm not sure, it's an electron type of a picture of something like crystal. I don't know. I just went through the Google images and found this attractive, and it's not green, and I used it. And the logo for this channel is it's a fluorescent green with the black lettering in the foreground, or on top of it, that says Gerryko Malaysia TV Network. So this is my second channel. Again, on the related channels here you will find the other channels. And lastly, the third one, which this is what it looks like. There's a purple letterhead, I think it's called letterhead. Yeah, should be a letterhead, right? Purple, and it says I capture moments, I capture worlds, welcome to my world. So it's some kind of pseudo artistic bullshit that I was aiming for at that time, maybe 1 or 2 years ago. I don't use this channel much. It's got a blue logo with the words New Zealand and cosplay. So that's about it. So you can go off now, and now I'm going to go in depth into everything else. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit deeper than that, down the rabbit hole. I think I started my channel back in 2013, about more than 3 years ago, or less than 3 years ago, or about 3 years ago, no idea. I started a channel and I wanted to concentrate on I think gunpla and food first. Yeah, on Gundams and hobbies and stuff, and also food, I think. And so I started putting the stuff in there, and maybe I copied some videos from other places and put it in my channel, something that I really like lingerie advertisements and stuff that were quite sexy. I just took it from another channel, from those big channels like some newspaper channel, advertisement channel, and dump it in my website and maybe copyright and stuff. And I deleted that channel because the monetization tab suddenly disappeared. It suddenly disappears by itself, and there was no explanation. Back in 2013, it's really weird. YouTube would not tell you what happened, because as it is now, it's similar to back then in 2013. YouTube is governed or managed by bots or a computer program, not by human beings. There are no human beings in Google. So suddenly the monetization, your ability to monetize your videos is gone without any explanation. So you can't ask anybody. It's a small channel, so there was no MCM, no multi-channel network there to help me out. So it's weird. So I think I deleted one or two channels before I ended up with this one here, which is more of a permanent channel. I don't think I'll be moving it anymore. I won't be deleting this channel because all the videos are already have links to everywhere. That means people who have found it interesting, they have shared it everywhere. And for a tree to grow, right? For a tree to grow, it needs roots. So all these videos already have roots. To actually delete this channel and put all the content into another channel is like planting a new seed, and it will take a long time for it to grow roots. So the roots in this channel has already spread out and dug deep into the soil, so there's no point in uprooting it. And the tree, if you uproot the tree will become a seed again, and I will have to start all over again. So the first channel, okay, so I think I have one or two channels in the past which was deleted, so I cannot access whatever I did there because I deleted all the videos. So that's in the past. I do not know how many channels I abandoned or destroyed. So this is my go-to channel, Gerryko Malaysia 2. Gerryko Malaysia 2 now represents my vlog, my vlog channel and food channel as well. All the food that I find, all the food that I find outside. I'm gonna put it here, of course. I'm gonna put it all here. My internet connection in Ipoh, as opposed to if I was in KL, then it is very fast. The internet is very fast. In Ipoh, which I'm currently based in, 99% of the time has no fiber optic, so it's not fast. Upload speed is terrible. It's 200 megabytes per hour. 200 megabytes per hour. If I want to have the best video quality, which this video is not shooting at, it's really terrible. It's the worst quality ever. Worst quality setting of this camcorder. If I wanted the best video quality, if I want to shoot it at the best maximum quality that this camcorder can shoot at, 1 minute of footage would take 1 hour to upload. So it's very slow. I can't do that. So that's why the quality of these vlogs that you're watching now is very low, because it's like the vlog videos that I'm doing is very slow. I mean, it's very long, so I don't want to wait for it. It's already about almost 10 minutes. 10 minutes for me. might take about 1 or 2 hours to upload into the net, because it's low quality. If it's higher quality, the highest quality, it would take, since it's 10 minutes now, 10 hours. 10 hours, man. Bloody hell. So that's why the quality is bad. It's okay, it's a vlog. So what was I saying? Fiber optics. It's terrible here. So I it's hard for me to upload my stuff to the internet. Whereas in KL, if I was in KL staying with my sister, that is bloody phenomenal. Fiber optics, or fiber wire, or whatever you call it. It was so fast. Here's 200 megabytes per hour upload speed. Okay, upload speed, not download speed. Download speed has nothing to do with me. Download speed is okay. It is the upload speed. For a YouTuber, upload speed is very important, because we are creating content. We have to send the content out into the net, and the faster it is, the better. And if you are shooting like a 4K video, which I'm not going to go into because it costs money to buy the equipment, and I do not want to change my equipment because I don't have money. I don't make money out of these videos. What was I saying? Why 4K? If I was like making 4K videos, it would take forever to upload the videos. Okay. Yeah, 200 megabytes in Ipoh. There's a guy out there from Hong Kong. I think his name is Ip. I associate his name with Ip Man, IPMAN, because I watched that Donnie Yen movie called Ip Man. That was an awesome movie. I watched it about a couple of years ago, but I did not like follow up with it. I did not watch Ip Man 2 or Ip Man 3. I think it's quite popular in America, because when they saw Donnie Yen in the Star Wars it's called Rogue One, the Star Wars story. They saw Donnie Yen in that, and they recognized him because of his starring role in Ip Man, the movie. So I did not watch the second and third one. I must warn you that all my videos, these vlog videos, suddenly can veer out of the topic, and that's why it's long, it's not concise, it's not popular, it's not the YouTube way of doing things, which is to the point, because the generation now is ADHD. They have ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. They get like sidetracked or distracted easily, so they can't like focus on one video. You can just turn on this video and go about doing other stuff like clean a room, and hopefully you're not masturbating to this video. Okay, I do not encourage it, especially if you are a guy. Don't do that. Don't stop. But if you're a female, go ahead. I'm here to please. So what was I saying? Yeah, back to topic. Oh no, side topic. Some Ipoh and that guy Ip. I don't know. I always forget the names of the commenters. Not because I have a lot of commenters, contrary to maybe your belief. I do not have any, and that is why when I read the comments, I do read the comments. All the comments come through me. They comes to me. It all comes to me. I see them. Okay, all your criticisms, all your jokes, or all your fuck you man, or something like that. It goes to me. I read them. I do not ignore them. I'm not big enough. I'm not like what do you call what's that word? When you're in front of a camera, you like forget the words, so you do not know how to say it. It's a strange thing. It's like shyness like impedes your ability to utter words. You're swamped with comments until you can't like handle it. It happens to all the big YouTubers. They are swamped with so many comments. They can't reply. It's numerically impossible to go through all of the comments every day, because it would take 24 hours for them to go through it. And even though if they go through it, they read everything, it's just like they can't reply. It will take 24 hours to finish it all or more, and the next day it will be the same thing all over again. They can't do that. They have to create content, so they ignore it. You see some of them playing with their website, and you see the Google little button or the chime button here that's red and full of numbers. If they're a successful YouTuber, there will be 4 digits. I mean, it's in the thousands of comments, and you are a human being. You won't be able to answer all of them. But I'm not. If I'm lucky, I'll get only 1 comment a day. That's why you always see I always reply to it. If it was a mean comment, then I wouldn't reply, I won't say anything at all. I'll just leave it at that, and after a few months later, I may stumble upon it again when somebody else comments on the same video, so I'll read the mean comment and I will just give a snarky reply or a comment back at them, and they won't reply back. I do not know, they don't want to confront me. So, and I had a discussion, I kind of call it discussion, or a flame war, I'm not sure, with another person who says that my Cantonese is terrible, which is true, it's true, and he says that I was rude, which I did not think I was rude back then, but I'm sorry that you think that I was rude to the restaurant owner, and I had a filibuster or heated words maybe. You can't tell whether it's heated words or not, because it's all in word form, and I try to be as respectful and polite as I can. So back to this this guy here. That's why even though I don't have many commenters, I always forget about their full names. This Ip guy from Hong Kong, he got the spelling wrong of the town that I'm staying in. This is Ipoh, I-P-O-H, and I'm sorry if I gave you the impression that I'm always saying Ipoh, because it's easy to make a mistake. Ipoh and Ipol, which he thought this place was called, I-P-O-L. It's almost similar. Ipoh, I-P-O-H, and Ipol, I-P-O-L. The microphone from this camcorder is not good. It's the directional camcorder thing that makes my voice seem like there's no bass to it, there's no low baritone, whereas in truth I have a low baritone voice, but this camera only picks up the high frequency of the spectrum of the sound. So what was I saying? 200 megabytes in Ipoh, in KL, Kuala Lumpur, the capital city of Malaysia, just in case you do not know. That is 2 gigabytes. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Okay, wire, copper wire internet here in Ipoh, 200 megabytes. Fiber wire or fiber, I keep on fiber wire is wrong. Fiber optics or fiber optic internet or broadband internet. This is broadband as well. Ipoh is also broadband. KL is also broadband. The difference is here is wire, cuprum, not cuprum, what's it called in English? Copper, sorry. Copper wire. Cuprum is the Malay word for copper. Okay, that's why sometimes I switch between Malay and English. Cantonese and English is also possible, but my Cantonese is terrible, as some people have pointed out, and I've argued with them as well, because they thought I was rude. Sorry about me not looking at you at the camera. I prefer to look at the LCD. That's why I'm looking at somewhere else. I'm not looking at a person. There's no producer, no director, no sound person, no FX person, nobody there. It's just the LCD. I'm looking at myself, at my surroundings. Okay, I'm looking at the whole square. I don't want to look at the lens because it's weird looking at the lens. The lens is an inanimate object, so therefore I prefer to look at something that I can respond to, which is me. Yeah, I'm looking at my own self. So copper wire, fiber wire, fiber optic wire, okay, fiber optic wire, copper wire, 200 megabytes, 2 gigabytes, 10 times faster. Therefore, if I'm in KL, if I know I'm going to KL, all the videos will be top-notch quality, will be very good quality. So shit, I just went up, wanted to go to America and I went to Mars instead. Really off topic. So all my food videos are in this Gerryko Malaysia 2 channel, and also vlogs, the normal vlogs, and also touristy things, like I go to temples and I want to like film and show you stuff. Some time ago I love to talk, right? Chitty talk and say occasional swear words. I swear quite a lot back then. Nowadays no, and nowadays I do not want to talk at all because I'm afraid of I'm quite ashamed of the quality of my English. It's just because of all these commenters say, oh, your English is terrible, you don't understand you. But that's why I'm doing all these vlogs. I want to practice speaking to my psychiatrist told me to talk to a person, to talk to friends, but I do not have friends. So the second best option is to talk to the camera, and that's how I practice my English. And of course I was joking about the psychiatrist, okay? I don't have a psychiatrist. I have an imaginary psychiatrist. So my touristy things are here. I think hopefully my camera work is a bit better nowadays, because last time I used to like walk around and use the camera and hold the camera like this, and it makes the video seem like you are on a ship. It's like very wavy because of the stabilization in this camcorder. So it's wavy and it can make you sick. So nowadays I do not walk and shoot. I just walk, stop and shoot slowly. Then I stop shooting and I walk somewhere, and if there's something interesting I stop and I shoot slowly. I hope you're seeing this type of camera work in the future, in the videos in May or June or July 2016. So there will be some better camera work, because for my old videos I shoot and I do not watch at all. I just upload it and I forget about it. But nowadays I watch my own videos and I realize my mistakes, and I want to have a pleasant viewing experience. So therefore I'm implementing all these stop, shoot, pan method, so that to minimize the ship-like motion of the screen because of the stabilization in this camcorder. Whew, talked a lot already. It's almost 23 minutes. Oh, there'll be a lot of advertisements down below, so just let it run. Okay, let it run. Let me make some sense. Yeah, it does not make a lot of money, but a bit of money is better than no money at all. So maybe I'm gonna put a lot of advertisements here and gain a bit of profit. Nah, I won't get any profit at all. So my go-to page is this one for normal stuff, and my second page, Gerryko Malaysia TV network. It has a lot of subscribers. It's 1,185 compared to my previous go-to web page or go-to channel, which only has 780 subscribers. You'll be asking me, why aren't I putting my newer stuff in this channel, this new channel that has 185 subscribers? Why not put it in the channel that has more subscribers? By right, I should do that actually, because people who have been like subscribing to this second channel have been subscribing maybe because of the food videos, because of the food videos, and 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 I was like surprised that, oh my god, it's gaining a lot of subscribers until recently. Since I changed the food, I left this channel um, without activity for 6 months because of demonetization. Uh, Demonetization since some time ago, because of a video that I made of a movie called Snowpiercer. So I left this channel alone. It was very hard for me to monetize the videos. Now it's still, the old videos are unmonetizable, because if I try to monetize the videos, right, you have to go through a lot of process. The computer asks you whether the images or videos and whatever is yours. And I did a lot of videos about Attack on Titan manga, which I used the manga pages to comment on, and I can't say the visuals belong to me, so I don't have the right to monetize it. So there are lots and lots of videos that have that monetization in can you call it in escrew? In escrew, is it the right word? I'm not sure. On hold, they are like thinking of checking it out further, and it has been months. They are still checking it, so it's like deadlock, and they stopped doing it. So it's very super slow, even though it's a computer that's managing all these things. So maybe they need a human being, which is, there are no human beings in YouTube, to actually look over it and evaluate whether the video is that video is monetizable without infringing copyright laws and stuff. So that's why a lot of videos in this channel here are like that, you won't see any advertisements. But the newer videos, is, if I upload videos now, there's no problem with the monetization. It's only the ones in the older videos, the videos that I uploaded into this channel before the whole channel was like had one copyright strike that jeopardized all the old videos. So the newer videos that I upload into this channel is okay, while whereas the older videos are still in limbo. They don't know whether they are monetizable or not. So therefore, I neglected this channel. I did not like put new videos into this channel, but the subscriber numbers keeps going up every day, like 1, 4, 5 subscribers a day. And now I was baffled. I do not know why. I thought it was like Attack on the Titans, or that's all I thought. And now it has stopped because what I did to this channel. This channel now has become my comedy channel. All the subscribers here might be for food related stuff, and they maybe do not know that I have already moved all my newer food related videos to the old channel, just now you saw the channel. They do not know. What can I do? So this second channel, I'm making it into skits or comedy or something related to YouTube, the vlog stuff. It's more of an extreme version of me. It's like me without the shackles, without the constraints of societies, without the, I can let loose, I can streak, I can like run around naked. That's what I'm going to do with this video. With this channel. It's with personalities, with with other personas like Professor Cockstopper. Cockstopper is a redditor, virgin redditor. He has this very extreme views of on television, on trailers, on everything. So this place is going to freak out all the food enthusiasts. I've done a couple of videos and some videos to come. There are many videos that I'm going to do. If I find something funny, I want to comment on it, I want to make a video on it, then I'm going to put it in this here. But things can change. Back then, when I started my video wing extravaganza or saga, videoing saga, I was into food, and then I was into gunpla, then I was into cosplay, and I neglected the other two. When I was in cosplay, I was running around, driving around, and riding on my motorcycle around Malaysia looking for cosplay. Attending cosplay events, and I completely lost I lost interest in cosplay altogether until now, since September 2014. Okay, 2015 I did not attend any cosplay events at all. So maybe one day I'll go back to cosplay when I'm lusting for young, nubile, cute Chinese girls. When I have my libido back, because depression is a bad thing to have. That you cannot snap out of it suddenly. It's just a constant date angiogram. It's a date. There's no like pop, no heartbeat. It's so cosplay was like, after losing interest in cosplay, I was like downhill. I was like depressed very bad, and suddenly I'm back up a bit, back into like doing all this gunpla, all the boxes in my room. I've accumulated them, but I did not put them together. So I put them together now with the time that I have, since I do not like run around looking for cosplay events. And now I'm back to like doing all this videoing, vlogging, thanks to Casey Neistat, who uploads every day. Every day has a consistent work ethic. He uploads every day. He edits every day. The videos are like great. It's fun. I watched it every day until it was boring and I stopped watching. That's it. I'm not subscribed to him as well. I'm not subscribed to him, but he inspired me. Even though I do not watch his videos nowadays at all. I think the last time I saw his videos was like 2 or 3 months ago. I don't watch it because it was all mundane and boring, and I already had enough of my feel of FILL, my feel of New York. The reason why I like his content back then was because I was curious of the New York at the time. Understand? In this video, in all my vlog videos, in all my everyday going out to eat and stuff, I always show you my watch. I will tell you the date and the time, because what I'm disappointed about in terms of the videos in YouTube, especially in regards to tourism, is I do not know when that segment or visuals was recorded, what year it was. So I want it to represent that time, that place. Yeah, I wanted to like, this footage was filmed in the year 2006, something like that. But you look at the National Geographic, the Asian Food Channel, the TLC, or what is it called, learning channel, the learning channel, all those videos about or programs about tourism, you might be looking into the past. I mean, very far in the past, like 5 years ago. It might not be now. And that is because you do not know the year it was filmed. They do not really show it to you unless you wait until the credits. Then you'll see the copyright and what year it was, 2014 and stuff. So I want to make it easier to see when this video was made, and that's why I like Casey Neistat at that time, before I got bored with his videos, which you might be bored of me uploading every day. At that time, I was interested in Casey Neistat's videos because it shows what New York was like. I know I'm not going to go to New York. I do not want to go to the US, the United States. I do not want to go there. So as a means to travel there, I watch Casey Neistat's videos, and he uploads every day. So I just all I need to do is just click on this newest video, and that video will show what New York was like yesterday. So that's why I liked his videos. It was at that moment, at the time, and that's why I'm doing like vlogs on my older channel. Every day I'll upload something I was doing, but my videos are old. They are 1 month old. I can't like suddenly release all of them because there will be too many. I have so many videos that I have uploaded but I did not release because I need to like trickle it down. You cannot overwhelm the channel with too many videos and your subscribers might, what the fuck. I can't do that. So it's trickling down, and I had a lot of videos, so it's a month late. So but you'll see there's I'll tell you the date. So that's why the videos sometimes is very important to people. Like what happened with Ip Man, or the guy from Hong Kong recently. He said thanks for showing what Ipoh looks like, because that's what I want to do. I want to show people what Ipoh looks like at this time. I do this vlog to show everybody what it was like now. It's like a historical document, yeah. Unless YouTube goes down and all the servers goes down and everything crumbles and Google crumbles, then this historical document can be considered burned, because I do not have space to store all this into a hard drive. So it's like YouTube is my cloud without paying for it. I mean, yeah, YouTube is like my cloud to store stuff. Yeah, I have a lot of videos waiting in my old channel, Gerryko Malaysia 2 channel, the fluorescent green logo channel. So so I wanted to like show you what I did this year. Vlogs are synonymous as being a diary of a person, a video diary. This is my video diary. So you're looking into my life, what I did. It's very personal. Even it's something like a stalker. There's a stalker there. Hopefully it's a girl wearing a trench coat, which you won't wear in Malaysia because it's fucking hot. It's fucking hot. Okay, trench coat, no. And if she was wearing a trench coat, she would be naked underneath. Definitely. So it's like a stalker. You as the viewer, you are like a stalker to my life, to me. Yeah, you're a stalker to me. Hopefully this stalker has naked intentions and not with a knife. So I wanted to show the world, and I wanted to preserve the time, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the future. I might not know. sorry, excuse me. I might not be doing this full time, all the time. I want to preserve something so that I myself can watch it. Because looking at my old videos, I was thinking, oh my god, that place looks like that at that time. So it's like for me to access the past as well, and I want to like make a video diary to like show the progression of my nephews who are like babies, what they look like when they get older and older and older, and also of my parents as they grow older and older. And so it's important to preserve something. So I implore you out there, viewers, to like video something and put it in the channel. And you might keep it as, maybe you're shy, you don't want a stalker to stalk you, okay? You might not want that to happen to you. You don't want people to see your most intimate insights that came out wrong. It's like somebody cuts you open and see your insides. No, it's not. Your inner feelings, your inner realm, your inner world, you don't want them to see that. It's okay. Just buy a camera, and everybody has a camera, a smartphone. Everybody has a smartphone, except for me. I don't have a smartphone because I'm already too tied to I'm too connected to the internet via YouTube. Okay, YouTube is my connection to the world. I get my news from the YouTube, the comments from YouTube, and also Reddit. Okay, I get everything from YouTube and the net. I don't want to be too connected to the internet via a smartphone. So I don't have a smartphone. Thank God for that. You have to pay money for it, and smartphones are expensive on the high end, but there are cheaper ones. But I do not want all these monthly charges and stuff. I only pay one shot, like 50 ringgit, 50 ringgit for a prepaid card that lasts for 1 year. I do not call people at all, and it's just, I don't have a handphone with me. It's just for people calling me, which I don't have friends, or not many friends, and they don't call me. So it's like, it's quite weird to have a phone actually for me. So yeah, it's to capture my parents. And in Reddit, when a parent passes away, they wish that they have something more substantial. So turn your regrets around and have something that captures your beloved ones. So this is what's that for. 42 minutes. Shit. Back to the channel. So from the cosplay, then I stopped videoing altogether because I lost interest in cosplay. I lost interest in everything, and I questioned my ability to video things, and what's the meaning of life, and what's the meaning of videoing, and all those fun stuff. If you contemplate about the meaning of life, then you are bloody screwed. You are a philosopher, and you're bound to be depressed, and because life is futile, there's no meaning to life. It's all what's happening is you are an accident. You live, you grow, you decay, you become old, you die. That's it. And on the way to dying, you suffer a lot of heartaches, a lot of obstacles, a lot of experiences. Might be good, might be bad. That's all. The moment you're born, you're bound to die. You are destined to die, unless science is better. If science was better, then we'll not be so depressed. If there was stem cell research, they alter genes, they make your brain stay as it is right now. No Alzheimer's, no dementia, no nothing. Just perfect body, 20-year-old body all the time, every day, every hour, 24/7. Then it's worth living. Now, not worth living. So back to this. No. So cosplay, depression, nothing happened for 1 year. Then suddenly, bloop, realization that I might want to go somewhere else. Actually, I want to go to Japan for many years, to get some money and also to travel the place. I want to do that. So I'm doing this videos now, because if I get to enter Japan, I'm not gonna come back for years. So this is going to remind me of what happened and what Malaysia looks like. And that's the truth. And that's why I'm back into redoing everything: food, tourism, my activities, my crazy persona, stuff like that. That's why I'm doing it. And it's all in Gerryko Malaysia 2 channel. This one here is crazy person, crazy persona, Professor Cockstopper. So don't blame me, okay, if you're offended by his anti-Semitic views or anti-Japanese views or anti-Chinese views or anti Malay view, anti crazy, this is the channel for you. So you should be a rat that is jumping off a sinking ship if you do not want to be exposed to a crazy persona. Lastly, thank God for that. I hate it, I hate those motorcycles. They are loud, and of course even though I'm a YouTuber, that does not mean I'm going to like turn my living space or a room in my parents' house into a soundstage or soundproof area. Are you crazy? No, I'm not doing this I'm not doing this professionally. Yeah, I'm not doing this professionally. If it was making money, then I would do it professionally, but this is only like giving me $1 a day. This is not much at all. I'm gonna make a video for Patreon. Yeah, video about Patreon, for Patreon, and if you contribute to me, I might blow you if you were a girl. So the third YouTube channel is, and be warned, I have a lot of crazy, stupid, sexually induced jokes. Don't be offended by the offender. So the third one is mostly cosplay. I haven't I don't upload much in this channel because I stopped doing cosplay. I lost interest in cosplay, and I put this blue logo here with New Zealand and cosplay because cosplay was its main focus. There are a lot of cute girls. Go check it out. I might bring some of them back. Not that the cosplayers were dead. I want to put them in a new section called Beautiful Malaysia. All 3 channels of mine has a section called Beautiful Malaysia. It features pretty girls, and I edited them. The moment you don't see their faces, I chop it off and I just put them all together. I don't care about what they say, okay? I do not like to listen to what I say, and I just want to see their faces. It's beautiful. I'm a shallow guy, okay? And I like to watch them, see their mannerisms, and also listen to some music in the background, and be overwhelmed by the beauty of Malaysia. All 3, as I said earlier, all 3 channels has a section called Beautiful Malaysia. Maybe I will be starting one here, but I can lose interest quite easily. Like what happened with New Zealand, I had the bravado, the enthusiasm about 2 weeks ago to actually upload all my New Zealand videos in this channel. Old videos, old videos. That means it's 480p. That's the best quality. 480p, not 720p or 1080p, because I went to New Zealand in the year of 2010, if I'm not mistaken, and in 2010 HD was still a novelty. I think it was like, wow, it's the next gen. It's what 4K is now to us. 4K is a standard that you can achieve, but it's too expensive, and YouTube supports 4K, but realistically everybody is still staying at 1080p the most, because internet is bottlenecked, and you try to stream YouTube videos in 4K, I think it's gonna stop buffer. So everybody is still staying at 1080p. So if you want to future proof yourself, you want to go into YouTube, then go ahead and get a DSLR camcorder if you want to be cheapskate. Get a DSLR camera with 4K capability. That's the best videoing device because it's clearer, crisper and nicer. Camcorder is for the lazy and people who wants mobility, because I keep my camera in my bag, in my pack, in my man bag. My man bag is small, it's portable, and I like to, like, if I see this interests me, I film. If I was having a DSLR, it's too cumbersome, huge with a lens. Oh, no thanks. So as I was saying, I have to go back to the old topic. You people out there, if you love your loved ones and they are like getting older and older and you want to preserve them in video form, go ahead, use your smartphone cameras. They are great. The iPhone 6 is 4K. 4K, man. Go and get it. Or it's expensive, I know it's super expensive, but 4K, man. Use it to video everything. Don't video stupid stuff like, oh, I'm food. Oh shit, I'm criticizing myself since I have a video channel dedicated to food. Snap, that's it. Put in the Facebook. I hate that bird. That bird sucks. Facebook, what the hell? Put it in video form. Don't only video your food, video your loved ones activities for more than 5 seconds, okay? Longer than that. Video them, talk to them, blah blah blah. It's going to be like a document into the past. Like it's similar to pictures but better, okay? Infinitely better. Videos are like pictures but infinitely better, because you get to capture the moment they're moving around, the sound as well, and there's color. Okay, see, if you want to like have, if you want to access the world of 1940s and 1930s and 1910s, you only have black and white picture. Okay, think of it, what's happening now. Video, motion, accessibility, it's so easy. Smartphone, snap, go ahead, go and do it. Use the camera, shoot everything, everybody. If you are shy, you don't want a stalker to look into your life, put it in your channel and unlist your videos. Unlist it. That means your videos might be private and might be only you are able to access it. So just go ahead, just dump it in. Or if you do not want to associate with YouTube, then put it in your hard drive. Don't need to make it public. So there are many options. Share one and talk about this. New Zealand, very enthusiastic about putting all these low res videos into it to show you what I did and what New Zealand was like back in 2010, which was, back then it was grainy. Not in true life. It's not like the 1940s. When you look at the videos of 1940s, black and white, you think, oh, back in the 1940s they don't have color, everything was black and white. No, not true. So the videos that I have of New Zealand in 2010 were 480p, and I wanted to put it in this channel, this third channel, but I lost interest and lost steam because suddenly I was into Professor Cockstopper in my second channel, in making all these vlog videos. So enthusiasm is very important. It's like catching a lightning in a bottle. The lightning represents my enthusiasm. Once I have the enthusiasm, or suddenly an idea crops up, I need to like film right away. I don't want to edit it. I just want to like go on a fly. I don't have a script. Maybe a bit of a script or a bullet point in my mind, and that's about it. No script. I did not compose, or I did not compose an essay. And I know it shows in my videos. It's suddenly one topic and suddenly veer off to everywhere else, and I forgot about the main topic, and that's why these videos are not popular. So that's why once I have an idea, I have to film it right away, straight away. If not, I will lose steam and I don't want to do it. It was a novel idea, but now I have ran out of steam. I don't want to do it. I did many clips, or I film many videos and I wanted to do a comedy skit about a product called Anglia, the real shandy. I did that. I already uploaded it into the net, and it has been 1 or 2 weeks, and I just don't want to go back to it. That's what enthusiasm can do for you. It can help you, or push you to the objective. And when you run out of steam, if you are in the anime Carbonari of the Iron Fortress, you lose steam, the monsters will eat you because you are static. And when I have that enthusiasm, I have to catch it like a lightning in a bottle. Catch it and harness the power of that lightning. And that's why my videos are like that. Very long-winded, and all over the place. So New Zealand, I go back to it. So if you like my personality, my crazy personality, go and subscribe to 3 of them, because you never know when I'm going to upload a video, and might not be about New Zealand or cosplay in this video. It might be something else like food. So it depends. Each video might have a specific interest or specific character to it, but I might fuck it up and just don't give a shit, like my life. So thank you for listening to almost 56 minutes of this video. Hopefully you get the gist of what I'm trying to aim for in terms of the YouTube things. And I'm very sleepy. I need to sleep. I'm sorry, my English is terrible. I can't I don't speak to a lot of people in English. It's not like I'm going to give speeches like Adolf Hitler. I'm not an orator, okay? I'm not going to give a super speech. I'm not going to compose a speech. I'm not going to give out a speech. I just want to talk to people, and you guys are the ones I'm talking to, and hopefully you'll stay until now. You know what? I'm gonna offend most of you by saying this. I wish everybody in this video who's watching this video is a female, but I know everybody who watches this is a guy, because Redditors are guys. Whew, it was a long-winded one, but it was a good one. It's like a metaphor for masturbating for more than 10 minutes without anything coming out, no white stuff coming out, and when it comes out, or when it's finished, it's worth it.